back for some more Trials Fusion. Today, we're going to do some peak performance and some deep freeze challenges. The first one on peak performance is the Purgatory Tower. You gotta hold and land the Going to Hell pose off of the tall tower, which is coming up. Go up this ramp. There you go. Alright. You have to jump off this Going to Hell, which is the bike nose pointed down and holding up on the trick stick, and then land it. It's not a very complex trick. It's pretty simple. That's why it's the first one. Alright. So the next one is first ray flipping. You have to do 10 flips while earning a gold medal. So the first thing you gotta do is figure out where you can stick those flips. You do 2 here, you can do 1 there, and if you land that front flip correctly, you actually have momentum enough to do a backflip on top of that hill. But you keep going. 10 flips doesn't seem like a lot, but it's kind of hard to get to because you're also racing against the clock. There's plenty of spaces like here. You could have stuck 2 flips. You can do a flip off of this ramp. If you're going fast enough at that little dip right there, you can also pull off a flip. You can pull off 2 here. The next jump, you can pull off 1, and if you land it correctly, you can also pull off 1 of that little tiny bump. Now, I thought I had it here. I really did. But apparently, 36 seconds wasn't fast enough. That's a problem when you do all the tracks first, because then you end up with gold medals and you have no idea what the time was for gold medals. So I tried again, and this time I stick it with 35 seconds and some change. But then again, it didn't pop up. So I do it again! This time I gotta race against the clock. Apparently you have to drive like a bat out of hell to get this fucking stunt. Look at that, perfect flips, wheelie, that's such a smooth landing. The main thing that's going to slow you down is this hill. If you don't land it correctly, you're going to bounce backwards. But if you land it right, you can actually bounce forward, land on the hill directly, and just get like a really, really smooth like jump land and shave off a couple seconds. So I'm really confident. This is like my probably 20th attempt to try to beat that time and get the flips. And there we go. 33 seconds and a lot of change, and I nailed it. You just got to drive fast as shit. Now the flipping fun is done, we gotta blow some shit up. The first thing you gotta do is find out where these things are. You gotta trigger some switches to collapse the tower for the demolition side job. The first one, you're going back to the tower. Once you make it to the top of the tower, you've gotta ease off. Real easy. Just kinda let it fall. Cause it's that little box on the edge of the tower on that little platform. So you gotta like go stop and kind of fall backwards, if that makes any sense. That's why I'm like a little back and forward action, kind of shuddering. And then I pull this off. Look at that. How impressive is that? Not even crashed. I'm thinking, can I pull this off? Is that doable? I mean, I broke the game already. Why not break it a little bit more? No, you can't. But after some practice, a couple attempts, you'll nail it in no time. Since this challenge has no fault limit, you can just mess around the entire track. So after you nail that one, it's 2 or 3 jumps, you get to the electric fence, just pop over it, and it's that box right there. You don't have to crash into it like I did. You can just go over and back up, or go slowly, and you'll totally nail it. So there you go, another challenge done, and then you just enjoy the show. There's no indicator because I did this one before, but watch that tower go down. Since I've got you guys in the mood to blow some stuff up, let's go to deep freeze. We're going to take on the Unnatural Disaster Challenge for that one. And as soon as the track starts, just back it up. Like most of these things, there's a lot of stuff hidden behind you where no one really thinks to look. There's no indicator of where you're supposed to fall down or where you're supposed to stop. So this took a lot of trial and error to find out that you just kind of crashed in here, which was a complete accident. But again, enjoy some explosions. You're a trials rider. It's your job to break things and blow stuff up. Boom. Now that you've taken down a building, it's time to celebrate. And what better way to celebrate than by becoming a human flag? By taking a rest on the tip of that flagpole. So, zoom along the track until you get to the flagpole. The flagpole is located after this jump here. What you gotta do is bail out, hit the end while holding Y, and your character will grab onto the end of that flagpole. It's not a very complex one. But once you bail out, hold that Y, grab that flagpole, you look so majestic. Trials Fusion.